The tension is palpable in the duel between Logan McLean and Sir Dominan. Logan, standing confidently with a wooden weapon, faces off against Dominan. The knights on the sidelines are buzzing with nervous energy, doubting Logan's ability to win. They remember past events like Logan being defeated by Ronian and hiding for months. Despite the skepticism and bets placed against him, Logan remains calm. He overhears the doubting knights and their bets, noting that no one expects him to last more than a few minutes. Sir Dominan, appearing relaxed and slightly mocking, warns Logan to be careful. Dominan, on the other hand, mocks Logan's relaxed demeanor, warning him to be careful not to hurt himself. Despite Dominan's intimidating words, Logan internally criticizes Dominan for lacking the courage to challenge a family member openly, hinting at the underlying cowardice he perceives in Dominan. Logan McLean and Sir Dominan stand face to face, ready for combat. The referee announces the duel's start, ensuring that only wooden weapons will be used for safety. The referee looks at Logan, who nods confidently. The referee, feeling uneasy, wonders if he should proceed with this. Logan's determination leaves him no choice. The referee worriedly thinks, "Should I be going ahead with this?" He knows that even with wooden weapons, the knight's force abilities could be deadly. He decides to start the duel, praying that Sir Dominan will go easy on Logan. The referee announces the official start of the duel, anxiously hoping for the best. The duel begins with Logan and Dominan facing each other, their determination clear in their stances. As Dominan readies himself, his intent to use force becomes evident. The onlookers are shocked, knights whispering about the unfairness of using force against Logan, who appears unarmed and less experienced. While the servants were curious for his safety. While Logan observed his opponent that the intimidating display of power was actually a sign of inexperience. He noted that the force was leaking out due to a lack of control, indicating clumsiness with handling such power. Noticing Dominan's frustration, Logan commented on his worked-up expression and asked if something had upset him. Dominan, visibly angered, muttered about being called past his prime. As years passed, younger knights rose through the ranks, and Dominan found himself struggling. At 40, he was considered the worst in the order and had already decided to retire, going about his duties with little enthusiasm, often thinking about mundane things. However, Logan's taunt about being past his prime struck a nerve. Dominan, enraged, recalled how he had been belittled. He couldn't stand being insulted and lashed out, shouting, "How dare someone like you?" before charging at Logan. The servant panicked, shouting to the referee to stop him, fearing the young master was going to die, while the referee replied that the young master had agreed to this, leaving him helpless to intervene. Dominan, thinking of retirement, shouted and attempted to end the fight with his secret technique, but Logan's composed demeanor hinted at his confidence. As Dominan executed his powerful move, Logan skillfully dodged and countered, demonstrating superior skill and control. Dominan's sword clattered to the ground. Logan stood over the fallen Dominan and gripped his wooden weapon firmly, criticizing and questioning Dominan's capabilities as a knight. The onlookers, both knights and servants, are in shock. They had underestimated Logan, but his unexpected strength and prowess left them stunned. The knights, who had previously bet against him, now realize they were wrong. Logan's display of force and skill is undeniable. Logan calls the referee and asks to give Dominan another chance. The referee initially hesitates but reluctantly agrees, asking Dominan if he is okay. While Dominan is visibly shaken, struggling to comprehend how he was bested by Logan, doubts himself, and struggles to accept his inferiority. His desperation grows, and he attempts to gather his remaining strength. Logan observes his efforts and concludes that Dominan is overexerting himself, pushing beyond his limits. Dominan, in a final desperate move, attacks with all his remaining strength. Logan easily counters, delivering a powerful blow that defeats Dominan. Logan reflects on the duel, acknowledging that he had given Dominan another chance, but he couldn't do anything. Dominan tries to speak that he admits defeat but gets struck by Logan's wooden sword. Logan thinks that he has shown enough mercy to someone who tried to rebel against his superior. And now it is the time for punishment. He starts beating up the knight. The crowd of onlookers is appalled by Logan's ruthlessness, questioning whether they should intervene. The knights can't believe Logan's transformation and his newfound strength. The referee, acknowledging the outcome, announces Logan McLean as the winner, leaving everyone in awe. After the duel, Logan McLean meets his father in a room with a chessboard. His father, having watched the duel, acknowledges Logan's impressive performance and his awakened abilities. Logan's father asks about what happened during his training, curious about the changes in his son. Logan explains that he let go of his greed and other attachments during his training, which allowed him to feel the force growing inside him. He thinks that this realization, which he gained in his past life, came only after he had given up everything to avenge his family, and how he barely awakened after turning 40 in his past life. A stark contrast to his current situation. His father, noticing the change, remarks on Logan's transformation, but questions why his first action after gaining such power was to assault a knight. Logan defends his actions, stating that Dominan deserved it. He points out that his father must have heard the whole story from the soldiers, implying that Dominan's behavior warranted the harsh response. Logan asserts that allowing such behavior to go unchecked would poison the family's discipline. He emphasizes the importance of hierarchy in maintaining an organization's stability and order. Logan contemplates that his experience as a mercenary taught him the importance of decisive action. When dealing with armed men, it's crucial to rein them in properly with one strike. He concludes that today's events will serve as a lesson for the other knights. Logan's father acknowledges Dominon's fault, but warns Logan to restrain himself, surprising Logan with his leniency. When asked if he wants punishment, Logan quickly declines, understanding he must follow orders in the future. Logan's father reminds him that he hasn't received his rank yet. Before leaving, Logan's father informs him that his fiancée, Rena, will be visiting soon, to which Logan reacts with mixed emotions. Finally, Rena, with a sinister smile, refers to Rena as his cash cow.
Enjoying the journey so far? Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to keep the adventure going.